What up, guys? I don't know who needs to hear this today, but you are not your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. And I'm going to say it one more time. You are not your thoughts. Your thoughts, or thoughts in general, are a byproduct of energy coming into contact with your energetic field, either eliciting a response, creating a ripple. It is the product of something and something. It is not the thing itself. And one of the quotes that I really like about that theory or that ideology or whatever, that concept, that principle, is by Eckhart Tolle. I think it's Eckhart Tolle. And it's like, rather than being your thoughts and emotions, be the awareness behind them. And that's really simple to say, but it's not always simple to do. And I feel like people get confused sometimes when they hear me say it on lives, when we say it in sessions and things like that. So I thought maybe we could break it down. So if thoughts are the product of, and let's call your heart and your soul and your essence and your soul in a vessel, let's put that in the center of you, right? Like, a lot of people think it's somewhere in here, right? Your soul sits somewhere in here. Your thoughts are all the way up here. So let's just say that they're the tip, right? Like, let's call you an ocean. Energy in motion, emotions. Let's call you an ocean. Waves happen at the top of the ocean, right? Let's say the waves are your thoughts. The waves are a product of the ocean, but they are not the ocean themselves. Waves are not the ocean. And you can choose to ride the wave, you can choose to be drowned by the wave, or you can simply observe the wave in its happening. They are the very ripple that occurs from the ocean, the wave, your thoughts. But they are not the vastness of the ocean themselves. The ocean goes much deeper. The ocean, like your thoughts, dives way deeper into your subconscious, into your past lifetimes, into your traumas and your dramas, into your experiences, into the darkest parts of you and the lightest parts of you. And I hear a lot of people say that they have trouble controlling their thoughts. It's because we're not there to control them. We're there to observe them. So you can choose to try to control and ride the wave, or you can jump on every tangent and perpetuate the wave, thus being drowned by the wave, or you can simply observe the fact that waves are happening. And a lot of people will say that they have the hardest time meditating. If you have a hard time meditating in the traditional sense, not getting into a meditative state, not doing something like coloring or driving or something like that. But I mean, if you're literally sitting down and going, and you are literally trying to be quiet, one of the biggest complaints you'll get is that my thoughts don't stop. I can't turn my head off. It's distracting. It's because you're trying to clear your mind. That's not the point. The point is to allow things in and allow the wave to travel out with no judgment, no control, no emotional attachment to, no distinguishing thing that makes you latch on to it. It's just the open flow of in-out is what you're trying to achieve. And when we observe our thoughts, it is breadcrumbs to what the ocean is experiencing, because it is the ripple of the ocean, but it is not the ocean itself. There is way more to the ocean than the waves on the surface. And just in that same way, there is way more to you than just your thoughts. And when we think that our thoughts, because we are in tune, can be influenced by outside energies, can be picked up on by other energies surrounding us, you kind of get this idea that your thoughts are more like 50% of your ocean and 50% of somebody else's ocean, depending on how much you're in close proximity, how much energy bleeds over, and all of these things, what's projected on you, what you adopt, what is being pressed upon you. Like, there is so much that goes into that. But in no point should the thoughts ever encompass all that you can be, all that you are, in your vastness, in your depth, in your beauty. So instead of being overrun and overcome by your thoughts, try to be the awareness behind them and simply observe their entrance and their exit without being rocked by the wave. I don't know who needs to hear that, but I thought it might be some good food for thought. And I hope that makes sense. 6:06 on the clock. I hope that makes sense to whoever could use that information today. This is also your reminder. Put your shit outside for the full moon. Like, charge up your stuff. I know everyone always forgets. They're like, oh, I forgot to charge. Charge it. Put all your shit under the full moon and charge your crystals, charge your water, charge all the stuff. Bye, guys.